Hello for everyone, my name is Edwin Garcia. I am a student of the Bachelor degree in Foreign Languages with an emphasis in English. I am passionate about foreign cultures and languages. I am originally from Sonson, Antioquia, but I am currently living in Israel in the Middle East. It is a pleasure for me to share this course with you since it is an opportunity to put into practice the knowledge acquired throughout the degree and gain fluency in the language, while we share points of view on different topics. Step number 1. Course recognition. What is the purpose of the course? The course learning purpose is to reinforce students' foreign language, linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic competences through the accomplishments of oral production tasks in given sets of real-time interaction. How many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? In the course syllabus we find 4 different learning outcomes. Number 1. Demonstrate oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different cultural subjects for social or academic purposes. Number 2. Discuss about a controversial issue using pro or con arguments to convince a counterpart towards a specific point of view. Number 3. Interpret standard speech even when it is not clearly structured and when relationships are only implied, not signaled explicitly. Number 4. Describe complex subjects with clear and detailed information developing particular points and rounding off with appropriate conclusions. What are synchronic interactions activities? The synchronic interaction activities are spaces where the course director will explain in detail the dynamics of the synchronic activities in the course. It will allow the students to listen, to share, and work with the teacher. It is also a space where students can solve any question they may have about the contents and activities. The participation in these sessions should be a must. How many activities does the course have? The course has 6 different activities. Number 1. Reflecting upon English language awareness. Number 2. Partaking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters. Number 3. Debating about controversial issues. Number 4. Speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. Number 5. Standardized test listening quiz. Number 6. Delivering a speech through a web conference system. Which activities in the course imply real-time interactions? The activities that imply real-time interactions in the course are the partaking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters, the debating about controversial issues, the speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced, and the delivering of a specific through a web conference system. Summarize with your own words the course rules and conditions. Respect and solidarity with peers and tutors. Comply with these security policies of the UNAT and have a computer for the development of activities. Update the profile, verify the correct function of the institutional mail, consult the evaluation plan and the syllabus. Constantly review the mails to be updated on the activities and weekly mandatory meetings. Participate punctually in the synchronic activities and watch the recording of the web conference meeting of the synchronous activities of each unit. Commitment to the language study since B2 level is required to be successful in the course development. Is your institutional email working properly? Yes, my institutional mail is working properly, and then I relate mine. Step number 2. Reflection upon English language awareness. Have you got an English language level certification? If not, what do you consider your level is at present? Yes, I have an APTIS certification exam in English carried out with the British Council. How did you get the level you have now? constantly studying from school and also studying the levels of English throughout the university career, and by patient watching series, listening to music, and traveling through English-speaking countries and talking to locals. Why are you studying English as a foreign language? I study English as a foreign language because I am passionate about the English culture, its historical and linguistic composition, as well as its universal use as a language of communication and business. How is studying a language as an adult different from studying as a child? Although human beings have a dynamic and constantly active brain, when we are children, we acquire the language in an easier way since the brain is totally active and neuronal development allows the child to learn the language in a natural way. On the other hand, when we are adults, the fact of learning a foreign language demands time and commitments, analyzing the language composition and constantly working on the four skills that make it up: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Only then we can reach a competitive level that allows us to communicate in the target language. How long should you study a foreign language? A foreign language must be studied during all the life, or at least be in constant use of it. In this way, we feed ourselves up on new words, on the common sense that the language itself demands, as well as its advances and its culture. How can you make language learning a part of your life in the future? Language learning can be made part of our lives in the future to the extent that we make use of it, either by using it as the official language for our communication or by being in constant contact with it in research, tourism, business, etc. In the case of us as students of foreign languages, we will be in contact training and use of the language since our task will be to teach our students how to understand and learn it. So we must be updated and in constant training and research to offer training quality to our students. How can you recognize lifelong language learning? Language learning throughout life can be organized if we make use of the language we know. We are in contact with people and places where the language is spoken. We are updating ourselves in the language culture and its changes. As teachers in linguistics, we can be in constant training and research so that our classes become a laboratory for training and updating in the language with which we work. Thank you very much.